What's up, guys? In this video, I will show you the best YEETer army for every town hall level. There will be timestamps on the video, so you can skip to your respective town halls. You can find the army links in the video description. Now let's get started. We will kick off with Town Hall 6, and here is my army composition. First of all, you have to take down a couple of defenses with the help of lightning spells. No need to be specific, you can drop them at random but on the same defenses. Then you can drop all the YEETers followed by your CC troops. I recommend attacking from the closest side to the clan castle. Doing so, you can take care of the only threat at the early stage of the attack. Lastly, send the wall breakers when defenses are locked onto YEETers. That's all there is to it. You can take a nap and wake up to claim your 3 stars. I will skip to the final results since there is nothing else to do in this attack. This is my army composition for Town Hall 7. You can initiate by taking down the corner defenses on a side using 4 zap, then spam YEETers on side along with Barbarian King. The purpose of the lightning spell is to narrow down the initial side and make sure at least 2 YEETers and King goes to the core of the base. When King and couple of YEETers do reach the center of the base, invest the rage spell on them, and just like that, you can crush any Town Hall 7. Now let's speed up this attack and go for the next Town Hall. For Town Hall 8, troop composition is exactly same as the previous Town Hall level, only spell combo are different. For this attack, we will destroy 2 random compartments using 4 lightning on each. Then, just like the last attack, drop everything on same side. Don't forget about wall breakers. You can use the archers for the trash buildings. This time, I was using a P.E.K.K.A. in Clan Castle. Honestly, your CC troop doesn't really matter at Town Hall 6, 7, 8, and 9. You can take literally anything but make sure they are ground. Since I don't have anything else to babble about, I am taking nap and be right back when the attack is over. I am back with Town Hall 9 army. At this Town Hall level, you get to use 2 heroes, so Rage Spell would be better than Lightning. Start off the attack from the narrower side, that way more troops will go to the core of the base. Make a little bit of funnel using 1 baby dragon on each corner of the starting side. Deploy the YEETers, King, Queen, and CC troops. I forgot to use wall breakers and King is gonna lose his way to the trash buildings, but not too big of a deal. When your troops get inside the first layer of the base, start using your rage spells on them. Use the next rage when the previous one runs out and so on. Keep in mind that it is not worth using any rage spell for those who have lost their way outside. Poison enemy clan castle troops when they come out. Then there is the freeze spell which you use to disable defenses if needed. For Town Hall 10, we will be using this army composition. Don't take anything else in Clan Castle. Just 1 Yeti and 1 poison spell, but no siege needed. YEETer army starts to get really fun from this Town Hall level. At first, drop the CC Yeti on a spot where it can take some damage. Then cover the nearest defense with 1 clone spell. Make sure not to clone the Yeti. Your goal is to catch a Yetimite inside the spell, not the actual Yeti. When the mite starts to get cloned, overlap next clone on the previous one. And when the second clone spell starts working, use the last one and invest the rage spell and watch the show. Don't use the clone spells separately. The safest way would be overlapping the spells on one another by 50% area. After the swarm of Yetimites have taken down 1/3 of base, spread the YEETers on the narrowest corner, followed by heroes. You can keep Archer Queen outside the walls to deal with the trash buildings. Continue using wall breakers until all the compartments are opened. Then just drop the poison spell on time to get rid of enemy CC. When you run out of wall breakers, use King ability to open up rest of the base. Here is the best YEETer army for Town Hall 11. First of all, we will take down half of the core with the Yetimite trick. Drop the Yeti from your clan castle in a spot where it can take minimal damage. Then wait for a Yetimite to be spawned, and then clone it when it is going for the nearest defense. Overlap the clone spells exactly how I am doing. Remember to use a rage spell on the last clone spell. Your goal is to send the Yetimites as deep into the base as possible. so keep that in mind while using the spells. It is also to be noted that mites will not spawn unless the Yeti takes damage. Now come to the narrowest side. Deploy all the Yeeters, followed by Loons, and deploy the healers, Barbarian King and Ground Mode Warden. Queen should be deployed on a corner to make sure most of the army goes towards the center of the base. When King enters the core of the base, use his ability and rage up the Yeeters. Warden ability is not going to do anything since both of the equipments we are using are passive ability. For Town Hall 12, I recommend this army composition. Firstly, deploy your own Yeti on such a spot that it can take a little bit of damage and spawn mites. Then cover the nearest defense with a clone spell to catch a bouncing Yetimite. When Yetimites get cloned, overlap the second clone on the first one, and thus utilize the third clone. Try to line the clone spells towards the core. Get some major defenses since you are investing almost all your spells. This trick will not only gives you some good spell value, but also makes a solid funnel. Deploy Queen on the corner of the narrower part. Use her ability to pick up some random defenses with giant arrow and spawn healers to back her up. Drop the siege barrack outside to support the Queen. Send the Yeeters, followed by healers, King and Warden along the path that is created. Super Wall Breaker to give your troops entry into the base. Use the Headhunters to deal with enemy heroes. Queen and Siege Barrack will continue clearing outer trash buildings, which helps the Smash army focus on the inner defenses. Keep the remaining spells at hand, because the time to use those will come. I am using Skilla spells since I was up against single Infernos and scatter shots. Against multi-Infernos, take a Rage spell instead, or you can just use a Poison and a Freeze spell to keep it simple. We will skip Town Hall 13 and directly go to Town Hall 14, since both town halls have same housing space. This is the army composition for this attack. At first, we will have to find a sweet spot for Yetimite value. For this base, it would be 9 o'clock. Now let's deploy the Yeti and let it take some damage to spawn mites. Then we will overlap the clone spells towards the core of the base. Rage for 4th clone spell since it would be most efficient use. I am pretty sure you have already seen and used this trick when Super Yeti came. Yetimites have taken down one corner of the base. We will send rest of troops from the narrowest corner, Queen and Siege Barrack on outside to make sure rest of the troops go inside of the base. Now we can spam the Yeeters, King, Warden, and Champion all together. Wall break for the Smash army until we get access to all the compartments. When King reaches the center, we will use his ability to finish rest of the base. We will use this army for Town Hall 15 and 16. However, if you are a Town Hall 15, use Diggy with RC and Yak with Warden. Start off by using the same trick you used for Super Yeti. Drop a Yeti, let it soak some damage, and when Yetimite starts going for the closest defense, clone the bouncing mites. Make sure not to clone the Yeti itself. Overlap the clone spell on one another and thus lead the mites towards the core to rage them up. Then come to the next step. Send all the Yeeters, Barbarian King, Ground Mode Warden and Loons, followed by healers. Most of the time, you wouldn't need wall breakers to enter first few compartments, because the tribe members of the Yeeters do bonus damage against walls. Keep Queen with early ability and Siege Barrack outside to keep the pathing clear. You can use the Headhunters to deal with enemy heroes. Use King ability when he starts breaking walls, and let the RC ability be used automatically to claim your 3 stars. That's how you should attack Town Hall 15s and 16s using Yeeters. I will not be covering a Town Hall 17 army since I don't have any account at that particular level, but I would recommend using this same army composition, just add an Apprentice Warden in that extra 20 housing space. I hope you found this helpful. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.